Okay, so basically, how this is going to work is I've got two videos here. One with left Kyle. Actually, I'm just going to label them just to. I'm going to do this even though I never actually do this when I'm editing. I used to. And then right Kyle. Um, and so they're talking to each other. Let's scoot this forward and this forward. Yeah, that's right, because there's going to be two of me. You see me and I see you,
So
but by the time I'm done editing this video and showing Uncle Brian how to do what I want to show him how to do, you'll be covered up by another daddy. High five, other daddy.
Oh, you want a high five? Okay.
Yeah, my timing was way off, but you get the idea. It's funny. Oh, let me bring this over here so you can actually see the preview. So we've got these together. That's fine. I'm just going to leave them the way they are. I'm also going to, just for kicks, going to pan left Kyle to the left a little bit. I don't like hard panning. War Groove, as you've watched, pans way too hard left and right. So I'm going to do, come on. Can I manually type this? Come on. It's got to be exact. It's got to be exact. 26, 20, 25 and 26. That's fine.
Yeah, that's right, because there's going to be two of me.
You see me and I... Yeah, see, that's still too hard. 14. Can I hit 14? Can I hit 14? 15. Close enough. I see you, but by the time I'm done editing this video and showing Uncle Brian how to do what I want to... Okay, so let's take left Kyle. We're going to click on the... I believe it's actually called, Event Pan Crop. So they do call it cropping. I mean, that is what it is. So what I'm going to do is... Down here on the timeline, you can scrub through your video. And what's going to happen is when you do the crop, it's going to change it for that moment, but then I'll show you what to do. And the reason I'm doing this here is I want to know where the line is for my hand on the high five. This isn't going to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it'll be close enough. You've got some options over here that are important to take a look at. This is lock aspect ratio. So if I just went in and started trying to do this, that's not going to work for two reasons. One, it's going around the center. It's adjusting around the center. And two, it's keeping the aspect ratio, which is fine. That may be what you want to do. If I move this down, you can see as I move this, it changes where this is zoomed into. So if I wanted to, for some reason, zoom in on my face from being out... so what it's doing now is it's going from full, and you can see it as you scroll. You see the box move toward me. But let's say I wanted it to be faster. What I can do is I can go just before. So here's the event where it's right on me. I can go just before it, right-click up here, and go to Restore, and it pops it back up full. So now, for most of the video, it's wide like it's supposed to be until it gets to the zoom. Daddy, high five, other daddy.
Oh, you want a high five? Okay.
So that's how that works. That's how people do that. It's real simple and easy to do that. And then all you would do is zoom back out or just go to a clip where it just immediately snaps back. Oh, and what I'd do for that is, let's say I wanted it to just jump back out. I would cut this like that, go into this event, and go back to the beginning so that it changes the first one. Right-click, Restore. So now it goes immediately from the zoom in out. Five, other daddy.
Oh, you want a high five? Okay.
That's sometimes a little bit more comedic, so I'm going to undo all that I just did. So let's go back in here, because that's not what we wanted to do. So let's go ahead and delete these keyframes, which will bring it back to normal. Those are called keyframes, by the way. So we're going to turn off lock aspect ratio, and we're going to turn off size about center. There's other options over here, but I never actually click them. So what we're going to do is let's go back to where my hand is up and move this way. I'm going to cut off my hand a little bit. So now if we look up here, you'll notice I'm not centered. We're going to fix that in just a sec. So now we've cropped that half. So what I'm going to do is now I have to go into this track motion. That's what that's called. So this changes it for the entire thing. Now we move this over. And you may, if you need to move in smaller increments, I'm going to zoom in a little bit up here. If you need to move in smaller increments, you can zoom in, and you'll move in much smaller increments. If you want to move in larger increments, you can zoom out. Oh, it also helps if you click in there. So let me zoom in, Make sure I get it right on the edge. There is probably a mathematical way to do this, but I think that's good enough. We'll try that. It surely will look fine. So now we've got that side cropped. But however, we're not finished yet because watch.
Yeah, that's right, because there's going to be two of me.
You see me and I see you,
So
but by the come on, you can update faster than that. I think it's going slow because I'm casting a video to the Chromecast from my browser. Brielle wanted to watch the latest Portal Knights. Pro tip: if you want to watch a video from your computer on your Chromecast, drag the file into Chromecast, or drag the file into Chrome, and then you can cast it from that tab. All right, let me lower this down.
Yeah, that's right, because there's going to be two of me.
You see me and I see you.
So
See
by
how I'm
the time I'm
appearing
done
slowly?
editing
This video and showing Uncle Brian. That's because in here, this is way over here. So what here's two things you can do. You can either delete this and move this over here, or just delete the first one. If there's only one keyframe, no matter where it is on the timeline, it will apply everywhere in the video, or on that clip. That's the right term. Did I get it?
Yeah, that's right, because there's going to be two of me.
It did. You see, however, we're still getting the motion. So let's, oh, I've got two of them. Oh, crud, I don't know which one's the right one. I think that one is. So we're going to go delete this first one as well. There we go. Now we should be good.
Yeah, that's right, because there's going to be two of me.
You see me and I see you,
So
but by the time I'm done editing this video,
Yeah,
I don't think this is going to be perfect. Lighting changed and stuff like that, but in theory, it could be done perfectly. So now we're going to go do the same thing over here. So we're going to take this. This is a little bit trickier because I don't see where my hand is on the high five, but I'm just going to go, I think it's about here. We can go under it a little bit since this one's under. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess cropping this one doesn't matter. Hold on, undo. Cropping this one doesn't matter. Duh, Kyle, because this one's on top of it. So we're done. It doesn't look perfect, obviously. We can play with that. But the lighting shifted because I shifted. So that's something you'd have to perfect and play around with.
Yeah, that's right, because there's going to be two of me.
You see me and I see you, but by the time I'm done editing this video and showing Uncle Brian how to do what I want to show him how to do, you'll be covered up by
next to each other.
Daddy. High five, other daddy.
Oh, you want a high five? Okay.
There we go.